What else do we have there? There's Ronaldo's 750 goals,
Man
which,
scored a lot of goals.
I mean, just when you do the maths and you've seen all the posts that are like, oh, if you've played
Everyone's
for
seen the
20
posts,
years
yeah.
and you score 35 goals a season, that would be the same. But it's kind of surreal to think about it, because you're like, oh, it's Ronaldo. He's just doing his, it's the same thing. But you kind of get desensitized to the real meaning behind that number. It's actually insane. Like,
No, it is. I think one of the stats that really put into perspective for me was they compared Ronaldo at this age now compared to other world-class players from before
yes,
at this age, so the likes of Thierry Henry, Frank Lampard, Steven Gerrard and the likes, and where they are or were in football at this age. And some of them are retired, others were playing for bid part clubs in America and Japan. But here's Ronaldo going from Real Madrid to Juventus, still banging in goals for fun.
literally.
I think that truly showcases the man's brilliance.
Yeah, greatness, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I was watching a video earlier about Pele, and that he'd scored 1,200. I don't remember the exact number, but 1,200 goals in his career, and that is insane. That is pure madness to think that that's possible in someone's career.
Yeah.
I mean, most players. I mean, if you're injured for a year, or a season, that could be 60 goals gone just like that, probably more.
And certainly if you have that caliber.
I mean, if you had that caliber. But I mean, for most players, they get an injury and they're out. That's probably half the goals they'd ever score in their career. That's gone.
Could very well be, yeah. I think, and if you look at Ronaldo's injury record,
Exactly.
he's had small injuries then and there.
Nothing that's caused him to be out for more than a couple weeks in the season.
No.
So,
which was quite ridiculous, especially when you consider some of the tackles that go in on him and how hard he works and the fact that he never stops pushing himself. It's incredible.
Yeah.
I think to have the opportunity to watch a play like that, don't think you'll see someone like that.
I thought about that the other day as well. I was thinking, we watch Ronaldo, and it's almost now at this time, if you miss a game of him playing at Juventus, it's kind of like, oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
Like, you don't care to tune into every single game that they play, right? But I mean, imagine, sure, everything's digitized, so 100 years from now, you will be able to come back and watch all these games, but to truly, tune in and watch an El Clasico live, I mean, those days are already gone. So that we can't watch that ever again, right? But I wonder what people 100 years from now, after everyone is dead, and they look back and think, these people in this era did not appreciate watching this guy play, or Messi, or any of these players for that matter. But I just wonder, like,
no, I think
it's insane.
Kind of get an estimate of how people react. You just take a look at Diego Maradona now and his death, and particularly in Argentina and then the Napoli fans, how they reacted to that.
Yeah.
I think, just personally myself, I've always known who Diego Maradona was. I've known the hand of God goal and then the other goal that followed in that game, but never really invested much time into actually looking at how good this player actually was until now.
Yeah.
And you realize
What
a player this man was. So I think Ronaldo and Messi, for that matter, both of them, I think, will receive similar reactions.
Of course.